How you doing today? This is Tyler from Idlewild Guitars here in Savannah, Georgia. Good to see you out today. It's a little bit of an overcast day out there, but it's nice weather. Probably around 70 degrees out there, and it's the reason why we're down here in almost all the way through January into February. In the new year, 2017. It's the 21st today. I think it's the 21st, but. Anyway, big week this week. We got the Tedeschi Trucks Band coming into town, playing at the Civic Center. Should be a real good show. I hadn't seen Derek play in a few years. Sold him a couple of guitars in the last few years, but I hadn't seen him play since I saw him with the Allman Brothers. Gosh, it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago in New York. I went to see. I went to see they had the anniversary, 10-year anniversary for the One for Woody concert at Roseland. That was a great show. But anyway, gonna go over a couple of things today. One of the things I wanted to go over was I just took in this guitar the other day, one of the strangest things that I always run into. In restringing guitars or taking in guitars is the idea of the overlock. People have issues with their guitars staying in tune, and they feel they have to what they call overlock the strings. My son likes to do that a lot now. Do the quotes. Overlock, like meaning AKA silliness, but. What you do is you take, I'll show you in a second, but you take a string through the tuning machine and then you wrap it back around as to lock it. And it really, a tuning machine works on principle alone. If you give a string enough wraps on the post of the tuning machine, it will stay in tune. That's what it's made to do. They wouldn't come out of the factory otherwise, except for on the real cheap guitars. Stuff like you get at the flea market, or stuff you may get at Walmart or Toys R Us or something like that, maybe. But the phone. Idlewild Guitars. This is Tyler. I have a few. What are you looking for? The only thing I have custom right now, I have a '69 custom. It's black. It's black with the Bigsby. It's high dollar. Yeah. About 16. Yes. I got, come to think of it, I don't have anything except for the high dollar stuff right now. Yeah, I got a 53 gold top, and I got a guitar that was played by Warren Haynes at the last Allman Brothers show at the Beacon Theater. So, yeah. The only thing I've seen recently, there's a pawn shop on the south side right there by Zaxby's, where the Volvo dealership is. I think they got a 2016 or 2015 behind the counter with the Robo tuners that they're trying to sell. But you got to ask them for it. They won't put it out. No. I think on Craigslist there's a guy in Pooler that's selling one too. I can't remember. Like a 2015 or something like that. Anyway, sorry about that. Man, I used to see them all over the place. It's craziness. Yeah, pretty much. All right, brother, anytime. Thanks. So anyway, the idea of this overlock, where you put it through, then you put it back through, and it doesn't do anything but make it a big pain in the rear to restring your guitar. It's I don't know if I can show it to you on the screen here, but this one's been overlocked, and it's like they drag it through and then drag it back through, and it's just, and you can't, you gotta, to pull it off, it's like you have to stick yourself, make sure you have you're up to date on your tetanus shots, and it just doesn't want to come through. So it's just this big pain in the rear, and there's no reason to do it. So if you're thinking about restringing your guitar, and someone that says, "Oh, you got to overlock the string so it'll stay in tune," that's nonsense. If you have to give the string at least 3 wraps for a wound string, 4 or more for a plain string. Make sure the string itself sits inside. There's a bevel on a tuning machine stem. There's a bevel. Make sure that the string stays above the bevel, which basically gives it tension in, which keeps it in tune, which keeps it taut. Outside the bevel won't keep it taut, and then you'll have tuning issues. But if you properly wind I'm gonna itch on my leg. If you properly wind a string, it's not going to go out of tune. Anyway, so there's my rant for the day. When you can rant with a smile on your face, you're way ahead of the game. The other thing is we have very, very exciting here. We're up to 65 students here at the store, and so excited about that. I think we can handle about double that, but we'll take it. It's getting really, really busy here in the afternoons after about 3 o'clock with the lessons. But one of the things we're starting this semester for the students is it's basically something we're calling Rock Tour Academy. We're having there's a rock concert out here at the Tybee Post Theater on the 13th of May. It's going to be Phantom Wingo, High Velocity, and Bounty Hunter. It's going to be old school classic rock kind of thing, and we're going to have 2 bands made up of students from Idlewild Guitars called Rock Tour Academy, and they're going to be playing a couple of songs before the concert gets started on the 13th. Parents are really excited about it. Students are really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. We have we're picking the songs right now, getting the bands together, and we're going to start rehearsing. So really excited about that. It's always a lot of fun for the kids. So Rock Tour Academy here from Idlewild Guitars, a lot of fun, and we will talk a little bit more about that in the coming weeks. Anyway. Like I say, any and all questions that you may have about the lesson program, about guitars, about not overlocking or interlocking your strings, feel free to call 912-335-2676, or you can send me just a Facebook message. I respond pretty quickly to that. Any and all questions about lessons, again, they're $20 for a private half-hour lesson once a week. No registration fee, no contract. We pay by the month. Piano, ukulele, voice. We got quite a few voice students all of a sudden, which is really, really cool. A lot of piano. Josephine is doing really, really well with signing up new students for her, and we're expanding her schedule on piano, ukulele, voice. So we do guitar, of course. And a few other things I'm sure I'm forgetting. Drums. Don't forget we do drum lessons here. It's a big thing for a lot of families. Warren we signed up quite a few students after Christmas on drums. So anyway, give us a call, reach out, send us a message, get any questions. Again, this is Tyler at Idlewild Guitars. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's I don't know if the sun's supposed to come out or what. It's probably just kind of pretty dreary out there right now, but it's doesn't mean you can't have fun. It certainly doesn't mean that. We always have fun over here, and that doesn't mean make fun of you. It means we have fun. It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. But anyway, good to see you out there. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll talk again soon.